Let me call the Oak Hill Commission special meeting to order. 3 o'clock, if we'll stand for Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, please.
Mayor Gibson,
Here.
Commissioner McGee,
Here.
Commissioner Katagata.
Here.
And Commissioner Hyatt. And Vice Mayor Lindau is excused.
Mr. Adams?
Yes, Mr. Mayor, Commissioners, this that is before you today is a contract for temporary services from Clerk Associates, run by Gwen Johns, who we've used in the past. With the recent departure of our deputy clerk, the workload to include doing minutes, among other things, is a bit much for the current staff. The staff that's here right now is not experienced in duties of the clerk. The position for the deputy clerk has been advertised, so this would be a temporary situation to have clerk associates do our minutes until such time as a new deputy clerk is on board. She has supplied a contract, which I have left copies for you. And you'll see in blue, starting from number 2 terms, which are my suggestions, which you can override if you so desire, as far as what compensation and the duration of the contract would be. Just so you know the services that we provided by this temporary service. She would not have to be on site since we have our meetings on YouTube now. They're recorded. She could do that from home or wherever she wishes to work. So the rate would be reduced. So we would not incur that cost that we had the last time when she had to travel here. The rate was higher. We had to pay for accommodation, travel, and meals. This would be a lower rate just for her to do the minutes from her home or wherever she is.
I got a quick couple. I get, one notice was sent for this meeting yesterday,
Yes.
and I guess is that adequate notice?
I made sure it was at least 24 hours.
And how was it, how was the public notified?
It's on the website and it was on our site.
Okay, good. I guess this is a good time to start asking questions
Yes,
about
sir.
this.
You have the floor.
So, unless I'm mistaken, if I recall, in one of our city meetings before, Gwen Johns had said that she was waiving the fee for travel. So I was unaware that we were paying her of any travel expenses, accommodations, or meals.
That's the contract I saw when I got here.
And she actually said that, and I'm sure I can find the recording of her. She told us that. If I remember correctly, what she said was, I think it was half of her actual rate was what she was supposed to be charging us for the travel. And
One-way travel not to exceed 30 minutes.
and where are we going to get this money from?
Well, right now we have the funds that we would be paying our deputy clerk with that we can pull from.
This is far more than those funds. Your deputy clerk was making, what, $20 an hour?
21, yes.
Okay, so you're 4 times, all right, so that money will evaporate very quickly in there. All right, just, I don't know the specifics of this, but is there no way that we can work out, or you can work out with Aaron and resolve this and have you guys working together? Is that not possible?
That is not possible.
Okay. All right, the other side of the coin is I understand that there have been people volunteered to come work that are qualified. Drew Ann, for example, that will come in and take minutes and do secretarial typing and stuff like that for free. Why can't we use those services? I don't have anything against Gwen. I mean, she's good. She helped us out of a tight spot big time when, you know, when we didn't have a city administrator, and she came in and she's got a lot of knowledge.
Yeah,
But
she's very good.
The projects that you've got here, right, I mean, what you've got here is well above, I mean, below what she's skilled for, right? So, do we need somebody like this, with this hourly rate and skill set, right, to perform secretarial duties, basically, typing and minute taking and that kind of thing? Is that not an option?
That is an option. I'm not comfortable with a volunteer being in the office and being able to access information that could potentially be sensitive information. I would rather have.
Well, isn't she a employee via the museum?
She's on a board.
Not a block.
No, she's not an employee.
She's
Okay.
on the Historic Preservation Board.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
She's on the board, okay.
Jerome, you know, not to put Mike on the spot, but if we were gonna pay this much money to get minutes that we thought were good quality, I hate to pass up the opportunity for you to get some of that. You know, because what would it take? I mean, you would have to come to
Joe,
meetings?
Mike has his plate
He's
full
covered up.
right now.
He's covered up?
oh, God.
Yeah, he-
Yeah, I
If
almost
you
stopped
go-
when COVID.
And I would rather not put any more load on him, for here, he would leave.
I got you.
That's how,
I'm just offering the, you
I
know,
appreciate it.
because that's a lot of money, you know, who would want to pass that up? And you do a great job on the
Yes, he
minutes, and we
does.
do appreciate it.
yeah,
I reached out to that lady Kelly Green, did she ever get back to you, or? And she said she
No.
was gonna contact you this week about coming in and doing it. She's a retired city administrator from Brevard County that lives in Indian Harbor Estates. And also, I think there was, Don, didn't you have something to do with the Sanford City?
Yeah, yeah, I was really involved with City Hall there.
And would you be interested in getting paid to do the minutes?
Oh, I have to think about that.
Yeah, well,
I
there's,
didn't
you know,
know
we
you
have
guys were even
options, is
looking
what
for
I'm getting
somebody.
at.
That's what you're talking about?
Yes.
You know, it's the
That's
reason
what
for
this
this
meeting's
special
for.
meeting.
Well, that's it, that goes along with if, all right, back to Drew Ann, if we hired her as a temp, right, for X number of hours a week, right, and, you know, at a minimum wage in there, that she's willing to do it, you hire her as a temporary city employee, I trust her, she's done all kinds of things in this city that, and she's Saints and Sinners, she's on the board over there, she's heavily involved in the city, she knows a lot of things. Why not utilize her?
She certainly cares about the city.
Oh,
I'll give you that.
absolutely, there is
There's
no
doubt
question about that. I have a great deal of respect and admiration for her. So if she's willing to help out, let's utilize that. And
She's very detail oriented,
Very,
yeah.
yeah.
yes, she is.
which would be a plus.
If that's, you know, the will of the commission, that's fine with me. We can, like I said, we. she
Anybody
can
else have an
actually-
objection to
Carrie
that?
had a hand up.
I have my hand up. I just wanted to say Drew Ann had offered to do it voluntarily, but also had offered to do it under a contract and to work for the city.
Yeah, and if,
At
I
a
understand
minimal
Jerome's
amount of
attitude
money
there.
That would be something within our financial means, other than the sum that Gwen wants.
I just wanted to say, I didn't realize that was the purpose of this meeting. I thought it was some other purpose.
This is it.
However, while I do know how to take minutes and could, I'm probably not best suited for it, you know, I'm pretty brief, you know, varying on my minutes. But someone that is, I mean, I would say you'd want to find someone that serves on a board and has some
Right.
past experience in doing that. I'm not sure exactly who you're talking about, but if you got
She's
somebody willing and
excellent.
able, you know, I mean, I know how hard it is for any of you to get by from meeting to meeting without good minutes, especially the public.
It's required by law.
Yeah, so.
Thank you. My 2 cents, if we can get Drew Ann under a contract, I'm all for it.
I agree.
Because she is really,
Dedicated, she's a hard worker.
she puts things together that are really, really good.
Yep. She knows the city.
One of the, if we do it that way, I don't think it's anything legal for the city if she's under contract. If she volunteers, I think we have a problem. That's just me.
I don't,
Can we not,
Hey. I'm more than, you know, we can do that at a rate that's what we were paying Aaron or
right,
less,
can we not
all
pay
right?
her
And
what
we're
we were
not,
paying
you know,
Aaron?
that's a wash on the money. This is, we'll use that money up real quick at $110 an hour, or $85 an
Even,
hour.
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
And I
So,
think it's a little overkill. My
yeah,
own
and
opinion.
her skill sets are,
It's way past, doing minutes.
yeah.
And if there's issues about security, I mean, can you do a walkthrough and try to identify things that need to be?
You can't watch a person every single
Well, I'm
minute of
just,
the day.
she's not gonna go digging through stuff. I don't see that.
Truly,
in her.
is not gonna.
But
Well,
I'm
good.
talking about if she could just walk in and look at something and,
Hey, Joe,
Well,
good
we're
luck
just
with
gonna-
digging through.
Yeah.
we're just gonna
You
have
might
her
be
do
able to
minutes, right?
Organize some things.
We're just gonna have her do minutes though, not,
Yeah.
can be here full-time, so it shouldn't be, but,
And
what,
like I
one day
said,
a week? 2
she
days a
doesn't even
week?
have to be here because it's on.
She can do it,
online.
right, she can do it online,
Yeah,
okay.
Well,
Yeah,
I-
that sounds
I think
good to
with
me.
y'all's workload and everything, and you're just talking about in there, having her come in here for a couple of days a week, right, and doing administrative duties, right? You've got the minutes and record keeping and those kind of things, and, you know.
Well,
Tasha
that could
has
be
to go
a-
to the bathroom or go to lunch or go somewhere like that, you've got somebody that can help out during those things, so.
Now, what she does would be up to Jerome's discretion.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
know.
He's the city administrator, so, but I believe that a couple of days is probably what you could make her or utilize her fully in several days.
You never know, that
Absolutely.
might parlay into something.
And the one point I wanted to say is, I don't think any of the work should be done remotely, because you're not on a secured website. If you're doing the work in-house, you're using the city's equipment and the city's security. So I think it should be done in-house, and I don't think that would be an issue or a problem for Drew either.
probably not.
So, Jerome,
Well, it's
just to-
transparent anyway.
You know, a remark about what Carrie just said. So this would be like, she's watching a video, she's typing into a Word document, and then she's attaching that to an email and sending it. Is
Yeah.
that pretty much what it would be?
Yeah.
Like, I don't see the
No,
secure
there's no secure
website thing.
issue. Mm-mm.
I mean,
She can
so,
do it from
even
home.
what she
He-
produces is
he
public
can
information
also-
anyway.
Yeah, but like Steve
But it's
also
prior
said,
to
you can
approval.
utilize her
Yeah,
in other areas, and God knows she's got qualifications.
Yes, I
You
agree.
know, she could be helpful to you in many areas.
So Aaron did a whole lot other things besides minutes, right? So there's work that's not getting done. All right, so,
And that
It's
with
getting
little
done, it's
guidance,
getting
she'd
done
be able
slower.
to-
well, okay,
I think we should try that and see how it goes.
that's my suggestion.
I'm in favor, yep.
Do we think
We
she,
can-
that you just offer up the same 21, it wasn't it $21 that
Yes.
Aaron was getting?
Yes.
Just offer that
Yeah.
up, Mayor?
And you decide how many days you need her or you want her.
Yep,
She doesn't have to be here a whole week.
work out the details,
Yep.
see if
That's
she
what you wanted to hear,
would
right?
like to do that. Hopefully she will.
Yeah,
Yeah, we haven't asked her.
Here's one of the things that we have to look at
and do that.
is, the city administrator has advertised for a new clerk. okay? You stop and think about this, city clerks, it's a small organization. In less than a year, we've lost 3. Anybody applying for the job is gonna wonder why.
Oh, yeah. If they're working
So I think this way of going to get somebody in here to take off some of the load on the other 2 that are left is the best way to go. Because I don't think we're gonna get a city clerk, now I'm talking about one that's licensed, right off the bat. I don't think we're gonna get one that quickly. And that's just my 2 cents worth.
I
That was
agree.
part of my logic, I agree with it, because this was an open-ended, to me, all right? We don't have any clue how long it's
No.
gonna take,
No, hopefully not long, but no.
but
we don't.
hopefully, but,
Yeah, but
And at the same rate of pay that we'd already budgeted for,
so,
we're falling in line, so we don't have to borrow money or take money.
range,
No,
nope, I agree.
yeah.
Is that
Okay.
good, Jerome?
you good?
Excellent.
I need a motion.
I make a motion to
Make a
dismiss
motion
this
to-
meeting.
Second.
Adjourn.
Meeting adjourned. Thank you, everyone, for coming.
What did you want to meet about?